quickly, just like that?
Well, we saw that the police and the government was mobilizing against peaceful protesters and were willing to use batons and tear gas against its own citizens. And so for the safety and the protection of people who are already suffering from the coronavirus pandemic, we didn't want to add any additional layer of stress to our people. So we told and encouraged our folks to go home because we are peaceful people. But we are a peaceful people who have demands and that are not being listened to, and we are not being heard. And so we occupied the streets. But at the moment where they, with guns and with batons and with sticks and with tear gas, are going to mobilize against a people with signs and voices and righteous outrage, what are we supposed to do? So we told our folks to go home.
You guys were out here for 3.5 hours. Do you feel like your message was received? Do you hope that the governor listened to what you guys were out here for?
I hope that the message was received, but we have to continue to keep the pressure. We have to continue to keep our knees on the necks of government, our knees on the necks of these elected officials, because they are the ones that are responsible for holding bad cops accountable. They are the ones that are responsible for making sure that we have a police brutality bill. They are the ones that are responsible for making sure that we have hate crime legislation. They are the ones who are responsible for making sure we don't lock up black kids on the side of the road for selling water. So I hope that they heard our demands tonight. But if they did not, we will continue to occupy the streets. And we will also occupy the halls of the state legislature, the halls of City Hall, the halls of the county commission building. And if we need to go to Congress, we'll go there too. Because until we are heard, until we know that black life will not be snuffed out in the middle of the street, we will occupy the middle of these streets because there are streets. We are the taxpayers. This building belongs to the people. Governor Kemp just gets to stay there. He's just a short-term tenant.
And last night things were destructive and got violent. Are you glad that things didn't escalate out here tonight?
I am glad that things didn't escalate out here tonight, but I was disappointed that the potential for escalation came from the side of the government, came from the side of state troopers, from National Guard, from the City of Atlanta Police Department. And I'm also disappointed that we are still